Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic. My name is Orlando Dilbert. I wanted to speak a little bit about life in the city of angels and accountability. Los Angeles is a wonderful place to live once you get in your groove and are able to afford a somewhat comfortable living. Most Californians I've met are down-to-earth individuals who are very grounded. There's a long-lasting summer season and a not-summer season, which only lasts a few weeks. There are many things to do, although you need to know where to find those things, or at least how to find them, you'll never know. There's also a never-ending parade of eye candy to experience, ranging from the physically perfect to the poorly augmented counterparts. Sometimes feel like I'm in a surreal circus with 3 rings of silicone, bad hair coloring, and the smell of free clinic, but I digress. One thing to keep in mind is that life in the City of Angels is tough, lonely, and rather backwards. There is a strong sense of disparity and disconnection as a byproduct of our industry's nature. Most people don't speak to their own neighbors and are detached in many ways. That might not seem like an entirely fair statement, but you may find this to be true after being here. Take logic and accountability and then turn them 180 degrees from what makes sense. Now hand your distorted logic to a bunch of spoiled children and have their way, because that is the type of logic you will be dealing with on a daily basis. And when you're seeking employment, you will have to deal with the inflated egos of the average-minded and the slightly talented that have gained employment as gatekeepers to the real motivational forces of those creating content and controlling the money. Let me explain a little further. Imagine growing up in a small town with a population of 500 people. You grow up singing and dancing like many children do. You're a cheerleader and popular in school. You become a beauty queen. You're told how great you are throughout your life. Good for you. You build up a dream to see yourself on the big screen, married to a hunky film star and being rich enough to buy your own private island off of Fiji. You run off with a plan to land in the arms of Hollywood, who will warmly embrace the shining star that you are. Well, when you arrive in the arms of the City of Angels, you might feel a certain warmth, but you will quickly discover that it's not from a welcoming embrace. You'll realize that the warmth emanates from the thousands of people surrounding you who also came from a small town, grew up singing and dancing, became beauty queens, were cheerleaders, and were also popular. They've all been told how great they are their whole entire lives, and all of a sudden it hits you. You're really not that special after all. Now you are just ordinary, just like everyone else. A lot of these people end up spending most of their time surrounded by mediocrity and depression and desperation, because a large majority of them have little talent and no plan B. This about sums up many of the gatekeepers you're going to be dealing with. These are the people answering the phones, playing receptionists, or greeting you at your job interviews. They are often the ones between you and your success. Many of them go out of their way to step on anyone whose resume has more to offer than they have. It doesn't matter that, unlike most of them, you could probably spell Fiji. Many people go on auditions and cattle calls every year with hope for that one shot of being a star. Some will see actors upstage them or finally become a day player, only to have an actor violently shove them out of their way to have more camera time. I know people that have gotten elbows right to the stomach in that kind of a setting. Others will fall victim to the casting couches and desperate misrepresented opportunities of tracing fellatio for a job. No one is immune to these forms of advances. The casting couch is very much alive and well all over Hollywood. Many of those who intrude on aspiring talent's integrity usually come from the so-called casting directors or producers that really are not that high up in the food chain. They prey on those desperate for fame and money, knowing there is a never-ending sea of young and gullible individuals out there. They exploit the inexperienced and the naive and often have auditions in someone's apartment or other places that should raise warning flags. Pay attention when red flags are raised in your mind. You may meet others who claim to be casting directors or producers while you're out and about. It's sad, but many use this line to hook up with women. That's right, baby, I'm a producer. These imposters meet females in some coffee house or club and drop the line knowing at least one woman will buy it. This scenario happens all the time to the multitude of people walking around with the combination of an ego-based agenda and the desperation of wanting so badly to get a break. It happens in the workplace as well. This is without a doubt a lot of toxicity within the entertainment world. I didn't want to get too much into the casting couch advances, the women who were taken advantage of while intoxicated or Rufinol-induced unconsciousness, or the Hollywood pedophile pool parties in this episode. I'll get to those subjects later on, but I do mention them here because they are very much a real part of the Hollywood underbelly that many people speak about, that many people don't speak about openly, or just may not be even aware of. But I did mention these points with the hopes that you will be observant of all your surroundings. Stay accountable for what happens to you. If you are with friends and drank a little too much, have some make sure you get home safely. Be aware of anything that sends up red flags. Look for and be aware of ulterior motives. Don't go to a new location with a potential employer during interviews. Evaluate the validity of a potential employer. Ask for credentials or more details, and ask questions that will provide accountability assurance. Don't be afraid to walk out of a situation that you are not comfortable with. Your well-being requires vigilance in both social and work settings. Please consider what I offered you today, and consider what your role is as a new generation of content creators, and feel free to take advantage of other members in the new Hollywood generation community. We are all here to grow together and to help one another. As members of the new Hollywood generation, take the time to assess what your short-term and long-term goals are. Create a timeline of where you are today and where you'd like to see yourself in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10, professionally, financially, and personally. Do your research and learn what you can about technology, distribution outlets, contracts, and of course set etiquette and protocols. All of these things are important and help to make you of value to others in our industry and to yourself. And before we wrap up, I want to give you a little something to think about. The lessons learned as a content creator can help build leadership qualities and an entrepreneurial approach to life. The process will help you build structure and the discipline needed to truly be a success. Use this information as a tool so that you can protect your integrity and yourself better. And don't forget to have fun with it. Making a film takes a lot of effort to see all the way through, but definitely can't be worth it. Your experiences stay with you for the rest of your life. Make your plan, take a breath, and go for it. You can do it once you believe you can. The world is greatly influenced by what is seen on the screen and heard on the radio. Let's be the new Hollywood generation. Let's give them something that will drive everyone to do something bigger to make a positive difference in the world. We're all in it together. Each and every one of you is an important part of our future. You're important to the lives of those who surround you. You're important to our communities. You're important to our industry. No matter what, remain optimistic and focused on your goal. Never stop believing in yourself. And always remember, you are the key to your own success. Take a breath, move forward. Together, let's create a revival, a resurgence of Hollywood, and bring back the auteur de cinema. Be an active part of the new Hollywood generation. You are a representative of the new Hollywood generation. And please subscribe to our channel and share. Interviews are coming. And don't forget to check out our other videos in the series. And follow the link to check out our swag below. Thanks. You are a representative of the new Hollywood generation. Join Hollywood Unapologetic in our quest to positively empower one another, to empower our industry as we speak openly to industry professionals about the true pursuit of our Hollywood dreams and in life. Hollywood Unapologetic is a continuation of the Pollyanna's tear-soaked Battlefields of Hollywood, a survival guide against the cynicism and the hypocritical series of books designed to help you better prepare for success. It is now our time to strive to be a better version of ourselves and to be inclusive of one another. We, as a community, can grow together and be the change our industry needs. We can find unity together and be the change our future needs. We are the new Hollywood generation. Welcome to Hollywood Unapologetic.